of the K.I.S.S band. Please receive them.
Back in 1990, my legal career took a real change when a man called me and asked to be my client, and he went on to become my friend. Charles, as he insisted I call him, was a handful as a client. As a friend, he was a delight. It wasn't long after I started representing him, he called me one night about 7 o'clock and said, "Hey, you want to go clubbing? We'll just go out somewhere where they have some live music and spend some time together." Who can turn down an invitation like that? That soon became a regular event. Charles always insisted on driving. And for those of you who have been with Charles when he drives, you'll understand the excitement. The real excitement, though, was the joy that he brought to every little bar and honky-tonk and tavern that we went into that had live music. The place just lit up. And we'd sit down, and if you knew Charles, you know that he was really a very private man, but people would come over and they'd want an autograph. And he would sit there politely and patiently and sign one autograph after the next all night. And then with the right urging and just at the right time, he'd jump up on the bandstand and knock out about 3 tunes with the band. And then, boom, out the door. But when we left, to steal a quote from a friend of mine, the joint was jumping. What I learned, though, that was really important was the times that we were together and it was just the two of us talking as friends. He'd invite me out to Berry Park and we'd watch baseball. As you've heard, he loved Cardinal baseball and he loved popcorn. And that part I never understood. But he'd always have popcorn and we'd sit there and we'd talk. And what I learned during that period of time is how much he loved you, Themetta. Talk about his family, and we would talk just as friends, not as attorney and client. And no matter what stage of his life he was in at that time or what was going on, he always expressed the love he had for Themetta and the strength that he got from Themetta. Charles had some dark times when we were together, and there were times when he was lonely and he felt like everybody had abandoned him, everybody except Themetta. I wanted you to hear today from me how much my friend loved you. Hail, hail, rock and roll. The feeling was there, body and soul. Thank you.